Good morning. Welcome back to another Live at 5 early morning motivation. It is July 28th. It's Friday. Pretty pumped about it being Friday. I love the weekends to work on my business. And today's quote is going to come from the book Grit. It's one of the three that I've been reading and rotating between lately. It's by Angela Duckworth. And it's a great book. Here's the cover if you're out and about looking for it or interested in it. I highly recommend it. I've been rotating between that and 6 Months to Six Figures and Tim Ferriss's Tools of Titans. It's been a really good combination to rotate through. So the quote today is it's really short and really simple, but it's very, very powerful. And it's that grit is living life like it's a marathon, not a sprint. And this is actually from Angela Duckworth herself. So I'm going to say that one more time. It's grit is living life like it's a marathon, not a sprint. And I love this because, when I think about reselling or any really venture, whether it's exercise or, eating healthier or, whatever it is that you're working on, when you have those micro failures, those little, the short-term failures where you maybe set a goal for the week and you didn't hit it, or you set a goal for the month and you came just short. And I think this just level sets and keeps you focused on the fact that those micro failures don't matter in the grand scheme of things, as long as you keep pushing forward and you look at it as a marathon, right? As that it's a long, long haul. And that as long as you keep pushing forward, even in spite of those shortfalls and those micro shortfalls, so to speak, it's like you're going to get there. And I always like to think about it like, I'm not going to get there first necessarily, in the first half of the race, but I'm going to beat you when it gets to the end because I'm not going to stop. And that's what the kind of mentality I've always tried to have, like whether it's in my career or my business, is just like, I'm just going to keep plugging along and I'm going to outlast you. So that's just the mentality that's worked for me. And I like this quote because it lines up with that a lot. You don't have to be the most talented and you don't have to be the fastest, the strongest, or anything like that. But if you can just outlast and look at it as a marathon and not get down about those little short micro failures and learn from, you really can come out on top, and it can be very, very beneficial for your business. Just kind of related it back to reselling, being an eBay reseller. It's like you may try a new niche, you might try listing a few different items, and they don't work out, or you may have tried a bigger buy and maybe the margin wasn't what you thought, or I think of like bad buys all the time, or maybe you accepted a bunch of best offers too soon and realized you took way less than you should have for what the market was asking for it. Things like that, where it's like they're kind of like a punch in the gut, or you get a bunch of returns or whatever, and it stinks short term. But if you can wrap your head around that, it's just a blip on the radar of where you're trying to get to. It really makes it trivial and it just doesn't bother you as much. So I thought it was really cool. Just a good quote to share, especially on a Friday. We're headed to the weekend, getting ready to get that grind on. If you're a part-time hustler or a full-time, it's like you're just kind of getting ready to ramp up and just keep your head around that each day is micro and builds up to the future, but it is a marathon. So enough rambling. Let me jump over in the chat, see who we got with us. So we got 25 watching live. I got CYBK in the chat. I got Donna cruising. Got Ali, Easy Money. Mike Raleigh's there. Rochelle. Shipwreck, Thrifty Marcy. Wow, we got a lot of people. Thrift Stack, Nina. I'm gonna get to a point where I can't shout everyone out. Giovanni R. We got Flipping Allison. Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining. We got Amy. We got I think that's it. Oh, it's Preludes there too. Thanks for joining, guys. Got 26 watching live. Looks like everyone's up on Friday, ready to get rocking. I love Friday. It's a part-time reseller. Fridays are great because weekends just get to spend so much extra time on business that I don't during the week. So I get pretty pumped up about Fridays. And it looks like sometime between 5 and 5:30 is going to be the time I start these shows. It's interesting at 5:30, it seems like a lot more people are able to join live, which is cool. 5 o'clock I like 5 o'clock a little better, but I had a basketball game last night. And sometimes when I'm up a little later, my body's kind of real ticked off and sore. I don't wake up as quickly as I normally would. So thanks for joining, guys. Hey, Joy Times. Hope everyone has an awesome day. I hope we got 4 days left in July. The countdown's on. Hoping to hit my sales goal. I'm going to have to press really hard these next 4 days. I'm hoping that I can do that. Going to be listing a ton. But I really want to cross that 6K mark for July if I can. It'd be nice to get back in that momentum and get close to where I was in March. And then August should be full steam ahead, guys, as eBay sellers. Should be full steam ahead. So have an awesome day, guys. Keep on crushing, and I will be back on Monday with these shows. I'll probably have a couple live shows this weekend. Got some cool topics and a couple things to talk about. So have an awesome day, guys. See ya.